Well, we are here at the North House Folk School with the director, Greg White. Thank you for having us on campus.
Great to have you here.
Well, it's a curious thing, but I want to find out what North House, where you're going, what's your mission?
You know, North House started in 1997 and created by a group of community volunteers. And, the vision was really simple: enrich lives, build community through the teaching of traditional Northern craft. And, the idea was to grab onto life. It's a rich thing. We ought to be learning all the way through that journey, and we ought to be sharing that joyous task of learning and discovering the North and working with our hands with other people, because the more we come to understand and connect with people, of course, the world gets to be a richer and more positive place.
Give me a sense of the kinds of classes, and how do you decide which classes are taught here?
The world of craft is multi-dimensional. We're not a school that focuses, let's say, on wooden boat building or on blacksmithing. We actually have 19 different teaching themes, and ranging from fiber arts to timber framing, boat building to foods. And the world of craft is a wonderful, rich place with so many talented people. And of course, we haven't all met each other yet, but places like North House are about meeting each other. What's wonderful about North House, you'd think after 17 years, we've done it all, we've met them all. Whew. As far as I can tell, there's more blue sky ahead of us than there is behind. The possibilities of the mission, the people we have to meet, the course we have to teach are just so inspiring.
We have 140 amazing artisans from all over the upper Midwest and indeed the world that we work with. And I'll tell you, when you look around the room, many of them are on one side of 50. And so one of the questions about what does a folk school look like in 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 years, you say, who's going to be teaching these classes? Most of the students who come to North House come at a beginning stage in craft, and they come and they are passionate about learning to make a basket, and while they're here they see people in the blacksmith shop and they decide, I want to try blacksmithing, and then the next time they come they make sausage. And many of our students stay at that beginning level of just creative and passion, and just, this is a fun release for me in my life, this is an escape, this is something that's different from what I do. But there's a select group of our students who say, oh no, this is what I want to do with my life. And a lot of times those people are figuring out what is the professional pathway to become a craftsperson it's not totally clear. It was probably clearer back in the medieval ages when you'd said first you do an apprenticeship and then you join the guild and then you do this. We don't have that anymore. And so what we see building future craft instructors and future master craftsmen and women as part of our mission. We can't teach traditional Northern craft if we don't build the teachers. And that's what the Artisan Development Program is really trying to do.
So how do you make the distinction between arts and crafts? Because I see fiber arts as a piece of what you're doing, I see drawing, I see printmaking, and yet there's wood timber frame building. How do you see the distinction, or don't you?
Wow. Well, North House, anytime we're looking at coursework that we're developing, we're always kind of trying to think about the fit here. Because craft, to me, is certainly about creating beautiful and inspiring, but it's also about creating utility. Why did you care about how to make a bowl that was going to be durable and yet beautiful? Well, it was about creating something that would be on your farmstead for generations to come, that would nourish and feed your family. So utility is a big part of what craft is in our mind. North House includes some of both, because we're about connecting the past and the present and looking to the future through the lens of craft. Whether it's through a geology workshop or through a photography workshop that explores the life of birds, or whether it's a wildflower hike. We need to find times to stop and understand that landscape here too.
So when you look for the future, where do you see North House going in 10 years, in 15 years?
Well, so much, I think, of what North House is and will be is already here. A passion for igniting curiosity in people's lives. And the commitment to craft, the idea that there's puzzle pieces of human history that are there that we can't lose. And North House needs to be part of bringing that forward into today's world. what's going to evolve is North House growing in terms of really becoming a year-round school. This is already happening. Most of our coursework in the past, in the earliest days, was of course summer-based for some strange reason. The summer in the north. And yet, last year, we actually welcomed more students in February to coursework than we did in August. Who would have thought? And what a joyous thing for a young, nonprofit, educational, focused folk school to realize. So I think what you'll see is us offering more classes, growing more and more extended experiences for students, and broadening the array of offerings that we have to offer the world.
Well, again, thank you for having us and letting us come to campus.
Well, it's always a treat to see you guys, and come back again soon.
We will. I'll be taking a class.